Welcome back to Chasing the Dream on Alma, Missouri. Not the greatest looking filling method right now, but it is filling. Sometimes that's a struggle with farming simulators. Sometimes, certain harvesters don't do what they're supposed to do. You gotta be essentially right on it or have a card on it, But it is filling. We are making silage. Well, we're getting grass right now off the field, and then we will be putting in our new fermenter and turning it into silage. So trying to find a similar speed to what he's got going on here. Should have had sync speed on. I thought I did, but maybe not. So we can stay roughly around. I want to say he's doing about 10. Maybe 12. We'll see. So we're kind of got a little trouble on the hill there. We've spun in this field in the past. I think it's around 13 miles per hour. We're going to keep it there. We're almost half full already on one pass, so this is going to be definitely quite the work. That's why, I think future investment is definitely purchasing a trailer and another truck, if not even those silage hauling trucks. We get the attachment. I think it's technically in Farm Sim it's called the X3 attachment, X2, X3 attachment. And now Bueller and A2 Studios did some work on that, and they made it come to life. But we'll keep working away at this. Like I said, we're still on May 1st, year 3 now. 58 degrees out, so I think it's good that we're taking this cut and using it as silage as the plan. I think that'll do the best for us. Oh, he just threw me off. I don't know what that little tail whip thing was. There we go. That looks a little more realistic now. Now we got a little room to work with. This is how it should be feeling. Maybe that's my own fault for not being right there with it. But there we go. We are loading silage. And that almost looks too good not to screenshot. We gotta wait till we get to another end. That's what we're gonna actually do. We're gonna hide the HUD, right? We're gonna zoom in. We're gonna hit the screenshot while we're in here. Why not, Why not? This is probably gonna get ahead of us a little bit. A little bit of a steep spot on hill. I'll have to remember that with other planning stuff. Just about at 100, and there we go. So what I'm gonna actually do is we're gonna cut across. Probably shouldn't really be doing this, ruining our rows, but it's quite the little pitch right here. Like I said, I almost might try to smooth that area out a little bit too. But we should be able to drive right across. It's not really deep down over here. Like I said, we want to get this in down to 21 grand. We're making some money off the mini BJ after loading that with some silage and manure. So, should get it. There we go. So we want to come down here now and we want to get this all turned on, right? So silage, manure, and that one cranking out. Good, good. Grass silage. Oh, guess it does hay. Is there a difference between them? There's not a difference between any of them. All right. So we're going to activate the grass. should be able to swing this. What I should do next time is I should actually go around the back way and come back to the front. So we're set up to go right back out. So driving this loop, there's our extra methane. Be able to pick that up and sell from there. There we go. Not so bad. Not so bad at all. The other thing we've got to do this month is we need to spray fertilizer on our rye. Looking into it, I think that's where we had the loss of yield, is we didn't put down another layer after the thaw. And it wasn't really set up like it was for wheat. See if we can catch up here. I think we'll definitely get them on the corners. But yeah, ideally, I mean, one of the things we will have to probably upgrade down the line now that we're doing it this way is probably an actual harvester. Not that this isn't one, just that we need something that has a little bit longer reach of a tail, kind of sits up a little more, because, you know, we do have the silage extension on this trailer, so we can get all we can get out of it. See if we get up a little more here. Trying to get him where he looks like he's actually putting it in there. Not glitching through the sidewall, which he's still doing, but it is what it is. Once they get on the straight up and downs, it should be pretty easy to square up. Well, like right here. Give it a little gas. There we go. So that one didn't mean to do that. But we're gonna jump in here. I know probably should edit this out, but oh well. I mean, look at that shot right there. What a shot. You guys get to see a little bit of insight of how we're doing this. But I think that came out pretty good. So, normally I edit those out. I kind of want to give you guys an idea. Sometimes the great shots come on the go. I mean, it's looking good right now. We're filling up pretty well. So we're almost done that third and final headland. We're halfway through it now. And we'll be straight up and down, and you know, I think we're gonna have another. So I'm gonna jump on the gear here, try to get us up the hill. Center row on this side, because we kind of pushed it into that. Inner row right there. Got one shrub we can't get rid of, so I noticed this has become a thing. I don't know if this is because it's a tree deep down that we're not seeing it, but I noticed even on Tahitian now there's a bunch of those. And I get it adds a sense of, you know, real feel, and gives you the shrubs that aren't in the game feel. But I think that's where a lot of, not that it's really hurt this map, because there's not many, but I feel the bigger maps, that's been the FPS killer. It's not so much the actual trees that you see right here, but it's the trees that are halfway in the map, and the map underneath doesn't know how to process that. We are spinning. A little confused as to what we are spinning on. That was interesting transition. So there we go. Headlands are done. We're at 63%, so we didn't get as much out of this one. So, but we'll go up and down now and start chiseling away at the rest of the lines in this field, and once those windmills are picked up, we'll be in business. Be interested to see how quick that fermenter pumps it out. I don't think it'll be as fast as our VGA. See if I can swing this just enough. There we go. Here the trick will be being just on the right side. So do we want to be on the inside? I don't think so. I think we want to be on the outside. This part can be a little taxing on a truck too. Having to go uphill quite a bit more here, but this is the longest way, I think. It might be pretty close, in all honesty, but this is the way Courseplay felt was the best. Which you can always adjust the direction it wants to go. I was worried about that. Not going to make that swing before the tree. I might get stuck on the side of the hill again. I get through these gears. Almost need them tank the legend again that I've spoke of in previous episodes. That man can drive a truck. Of course, that's probably why they call him tank the legend. And he has played Farming Simulator. He was in some episodes when Farming Simulator first came out. Crossplay. Played it on PlayStation 5, I believe. But yeah, it's always nice to get this stuff out of the way. Like I said, we'll definitely be doing another round of this, at least in the fall. Ideally, you know, I'd like to get 4 cuts, with the second cut being hay. And like I said, there we go. Kind of getting a little swing going. That works. I mean, I think follow me would work okay on these hills too if we use that. To keep these two working together. Like I said, it's not too far to go. So that helps. I'm gonna do a big swing out. Even though we're just about full. See if we get this to release a little bit. So the ground might be a little soft here. This seems to be where we keep spinning out. Getting stuck in a little bit. Got a lot of weight on there too. But I just get stuck again. Yeah, we are stuck right in here. Give it a little nudge, you know? Why not? And there we are. Not gonna make that turn. So, shame. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around behind it this time, then come back. That way, once we're done unloading, we go straight out, right back over here. Get this harvesting done. And yeah, I think at the end of it all, you know, we gotta spray some fertilizer. Just kind of have everything taken care of May 1st. Oh, by the way, you know, the other project we were doing today that I wasn't really showing you guys down over this way. We, let's run over here. If I don't get swept away. Creek's up pretty heavy. We're going to be moving those soon-to-be steers over here. We have no real intention to bull them out. You know, I thought about maybe leaving one. But it's going to be out here with the steers the whole time anyway. So we're just going to make all 4 steers, and we'll keep them here, fatten them up, and we'll send them off for beef. Also, this is also made from Pleasant View Farms. Great little job. Love it. Just a nice little build. Okay, let's run back over here and get to it. I don't know when I'll actually move them. Right now, they're still young calves, so we'll keep them up there for now, but, you know, we get that set up. But probably just be sending them hay. I think hay will be the best thing for them. Kind of want to see how quick that's going. So that's going pretty quick. 2,800 liters already of silage. So it's turning over pretty quick. Like I said, we'll be able to haul that silage up to our mini VGA. And that's where that'll go. And this is the beauty of being right here by the farm. This is why I wanted to get this field for this job. Or for this purpose. This will remain our meadow. As long as we keep a pretty good yielding nutrient-based soil off of it, and we'll go from there. You know, when it does fail, I think we'll just have to plow it in, let it sit over the winter, reseed, and go from there. But I think overall it's going to work out quite nicely. Almost should have had this guy on skip a row on the, even though we're on the, technically we're on the rakes course, so he should be turning out towards me like so. If I keep swinging, we're gonna end up on the same work line, just like that. I'll take over for now. We do have cruise control set. I'll go there, but yeah, I'm gonna continue to knock this out, and I'll be back after. Alright, so we're just about done. We're on the last windrow right now, and it is going. So we've got 4 full loads so far. We're gonna be, it's only at like 54% right now, so maybe just under 300,000 liters of grass going in there, which is, for a first cut's pretty good, because I mean, that right now we're going to be well over 800,000 liters of grass this year, and that's if we get 3 cuts. So, you know, overall, I think that's pretty solid off just this meadow. I'm definitely going to, you know, keep that system over there paying for itself, which is what we want. Like I said, the next cut will probably do hay. This is actually going through the silage fast, or through the grass, and fermenting it faster than I thought it would. So this time I'm gonna actually go this way, dump it, because we're gonna head up there after. This should be switching over the tires on the Puma, so we can get in there with a sprayer and fertilize that crop. So we do have some fertilizer. Had that picked up while they were working on that barn over there for the heifers, get the fence posts in. Been a pretty busy early May. So let's take a look. 289. There's another 9,000 silage already in there, and it cuts some of it out for methane digestate. So yeah, 300,000. So we will, if we get 3 cuts, we should be up there, which is crazy to me. So one of the things I want to do right now over here is I want to run around. I want to get another load of silage that we already have. Hitting anything here? Definitely gotta extend this turn. But I want to fill this up and get this over. You know, it's what, 6 o'clock? But we want to get the silage over because I think this is getting low. Yeah, down to 14,000. The manure is burning through. Digestate is crazy over there right now. So we might have to figure out what to do with that, because we can't really throw it on any fields right now. This cycle of planting, or I say this cycle of crop growth. So we're gonna have to probably sell some of that, actually. I mean, let's go up here. I don't know if there's actually a sell point. We might have to find a mod that can sell it. Yeah, see, no sell point. We'll have to see. There might be an option for us to sell it. If not, we might have to build a tank that'll hold the extra. I mean, once we are able to start spreading it, we'll definitely be going through it. So I'm not too worried about that. Trying to even this out here. Still gonna be top heavy at the back. Yep. Yeah, so we got some row crop tires we can throw on the Puma, which they're actually doing right now. So once I get this over here, this should be pretty close to empty by the time I dump all this in. But that'll keep some income. As you see, we're already at 36,000 for that. So that's, you know, cranking it out over here, which is what we like. Like I said, we'll get this unloaded, and then I'm gonna head over and probably grab a sandwich real quick, because I'm also starving. So, get some honey ham and sharp cheddar. So we'll eat that, and then we'll, like I said, I'll go do the fertilization of the rye, and the wheat should be all good. So yeah, 2%. So we'll shut that down. Almost got it all in there. And I bet you, you know what? That's how quick this BGA goes. No. Just kidding. Not that quick. Alright, so I'll be right back. We'll go out there and get the fertilization done. Alright, so this is loaded up. I'm going to actually just drive on up here. We always seem to get caught in this corner. So I'm going to maneuver up this way and start us off up here. Whoa, 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 wheelie. Did not expect that. So let's get this open. It should want some fertilizer. I'd be shocked if it didn't. Whoa, 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 let's try not to break it. You know, runaway tractor here. Did not know that hill is that wild. So we may not actually need it. We just might have really terrible soil here. I'm driving over and it's not really producing. It looks pretty solid. So what I thought we needed fertilizer, we actually do not. This is another Farmer Taz operator error. So, I mean, let's shut this off for a second. We get down here, yield 89%, nitrogen good, pH value good. Well, how am I supposed to get this crop yield to improve, right? Actually, looking at the map across the board, it looks pretty solid. You know, maybe this corner over here might be it, you know. Oh, we tried. We know that didn't work. Or we can use the fertilizer, which actually, you know what? We don't want to use the sprayer. You guys know what I'm talking about. We need to bust out the big cat, the Magnum. Let's get this over here. So I'm gonna leave the row crops on that for right now. Okay. Got one bag of seed, one tank of herbicide over there, one tank of fertilizer. Let's run over here. We've got to use up digestite, right? Why not? I think overall, looking at the time, we'll go get this hooked up. We'll fill it with digestate, and then we'll, and this should make pretty light work of this, even though this is a larger spreader. Yeah, hooked up. So, you're already at 75%, but I'm going to go take some more off over there because why not? And we got to empty the truck. But I think what we'll do is our plan will be tomorrow is we'll try to use up a bunch of digestate. Because like I said, we have nowhere to sell it. I have to find a realistic sell point for us to put in for that. Not to sell everything. Stop saying it. Just kidding, guys. A few of you though have recommended it. Sell everything actually for me. Some of the mods I use, it seems to create a little bit of an issue. So I try to stay away from it. It is great though, because overall, like when we're on Wilhelmina, it worked amazingly. So I think for right now, we're going to park this here. Because it is empty. And like I said, we'll run around. We're going to get some digestate pumped in here. See if I can swivel it correctly. And back it up. There it goes, filling. No animation. It is what it is. This mod does great things already. But yeah, I think overall, I actually lost track of time where this episode was. So if it is long, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. If it's short, I also apologize ahead of time. But I think we're going to be decent time, even though most of us spent fighting on the version of getting the harvester going. And that was kind of the focus for this episode. So other than that, I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Farmer Taz out.